Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am showing you my September bullet journal spread. I was kind of inspired by some pictures that I was seeing online of other people's bullet journal spreads because I was just roaming around online looking for spreads to do, and I really liked this sort of cardboardy, scrappy theme. It gave it like a scrapbooky feel, and I don't know, I just liked cutting stuff out and sticking stuff out, which I normally don't enjoy because I get glue all over my fingers, but I don't know, it was just fun this time. So I cut out some book pages that I found online. I just like screenshotted them and then put them out, and then I cut them in roundabout the shape that I wanted, and then I ripped off the edges to give it more of like a ripped look, like I just tore it out of a book, which I did not. So yeah, I placed them around the circle. Kind of looked like clouds. I thought that was pretty cool. I placed that around the circle, and then in the center of the circle, using my, I want to say Uniball Signo white gel pen. I don't know if it's called Signo. I'm pretty sure it is, but using my white gel pen, I wrote September and did some other detailings. I tried to cut an S out of my book page stuff to give the effect that the reference picture that I was using had. It failed, so I just opted for going white gel pen all the way. So I tested my white gel pen on this book page, as you can see, and then I wrote September. Not my best hand lettering for sure, but I wasn't used to using a white gel pen because you kind of have to go over it twice. So I had these little stars around it, drew a little smiley face. I don't know, I wanted this to be kind of random, so I achieved that quite well. I then tried to write, so I chose my accent color for the month. I went through some of the markers that I had, tested them out on the page. I didn't like the way that they looked, but I found this Crayola Super Tip that was in this kind of peachy color. Big mistake, should not have used it, but I did. So I wrote a little quote from Albert Einstein, but I ended up not liking the way that it looked against the page, so I just added more of that ripped up book page on top of it. Looks kind of funky, but oh well. I wrote go for it just because I wanted to use my accent color in some way on this title spread, but once more, I did not enjoy using this color. So I got out my washi tape. Yay, washi tape. I have this like sort of spotty one, and I have this metallic gold scotch tape, which you saw in my last bullet journal spread. I might be obsessed with it, just might. So for my monthly log, I decided to do a more of a calendar layout because then I have more space to plan, and I used my year at a glance a lot. I don't know if you guys are bullet journalers, but the year at a glance page is just a bunch of annoying numbers that you have to draw out individually. I ended up using it, which is like bizarre to me, but maybe writing them out while watching a TV show at the start of the year was worth it. You'll never know. So I got out little pieces of that brown stuff, and I did the same thing. I cut out the pieces that I wanted a bit bigger than I actually wanted them, and then teared the edges, and then with my Uniball white gel pen, I wrote Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then I have a little section for my goals and a little section for my YouTube growth. And I kind of like my YouTube growth tracker. It's like a little cute and cute because I made it out of the book page and the brown paper. I just like the way it looked, and I then added my numbers for each of the days on the character. And yeah, my ruler came in handy a lot this month. Anyway, now it's time for my trackers. So for my mood tracker, I was not very creative. I just kind of drew out some boxes for the amount of days that there are in September, and then I'll just color them in with a different pattern. I like doing patterns and stuff, or like fill up stuff, because it's more accurate than a color coordinated mood tracker, and I can do it with any pen when I'm on the spot. I don't need to like get out my full on pencil case and pick a certain color from a certain color palette. I don't know. So for the headings of my mood and habit tracker, I cut out some of the book page stuff again, and then first with my white gel pen, I wrote the name, and then I did an outline with my fine liner. For my habit tracker, I did the individual ones, but yeah. Another thing that I wanted to add this month, because there was lots of book pages, was a book tracker, which I thought was really funky and cool, and I have these bars, and I'm just going to fill in the progress of the books that I read. I don't know which ones in particular. So yeah, now it is time for my weekly spread. I really, really, really like this weekly spread. I don't know why, it's just like so nice and pretty and fancy, and majority of my weekly spreads are just me turning up to school on a Monday and being like, oh, I don't have a weekly spread, and scribbling down lines and just writing out the days of the week. There's nothing wrong with that, but I do like it when it's a bit more fancy and artsy. So yeah, I separated my page into 8, my double page spread into 8, and for the top one I had like a mini September at a glance calendar situation, and I don't know, it might be helpful, it might be completely and totally useless. And then I really like the lettering that I used for the days. I wrote the days in like this big bold font, and then I did it in a little cursive, and I really, really like it. So yeah, the last thing that I did was an idea that I found from Caitlin's Corner here on YouTube, and it's this little decision spinner, which I thought was so cute. So I'll show you how it works in a sec, but I did it for Should I Study, because this month at my school is a lot of getting ready for our projects and stuff, so I should study. So I kind of changed my answers, but you get a paper clip and you spin it, and then whatever it lands on you is your decision. So I thought that was super cool and super nifty. Anyway, thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you liked it, wow, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks for making it this far. Might as well subscribe, and I make new videos every week, so I hope to see you back here next week. Okay, bye!